Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Mona Virgili. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, we will take you to the county's Green Fest. But first, the council's ad hoc committee on liquor control has wrapped up a segment of its discussions on how that department handles business. Susan Kennedy brings us a story.
I wanted to just make a note.
The committee was formed after a recent report from the council's Office of Legislative Oversight found the current system of distribution in the county was flawed. They heard from business owners who told them they are frustrated with the current system and that it's hurting their livelihood.
In the district, we can have, one of our wine reps and say, you know what, I've got 10 cases of ABC wine that normally sells for, $10 a bottle, $12 a bottle. If you take all 10 cases, we'll sell it to you for $5 a bottle because we got to get rid of it. We can't do that in the county. That's illegal. That doesn't happen.
The report recommended 5 possible scenarios for solving the problems within the department. The option that appears to have the most support would allow private vendors to sell special orders in the county.
Generally, when I hear from restaurants, they're complaining that they want unique and distinctive wine lists, and our Montgomery County Department of Liquor Control just hasn't had those brands available as needed on request, and the inventory has been unsatisfactory.
We want to have local businesses thriving in this county, and to hear stores saying that they have empty shelves because the county hasn't delivered the product that they need to sell is just it's unacceptable.
The Department of Liquor Control contributes close to $30 million a year to county revenues. Changing the special order process would not dramatically reduce the revenue to the county or result in any substantial layoffs or dislocation of staff. As for reports surrounding the integrity of some of the DLC employees, council members say they are satisfied those issues have been resolved.
Director George Griffin assured the committee that he had acted promptly, that individuals who were responsible for corruption or drinking on the job aren't working for the county anymore.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
While County Council waits in the future of the Department of Liquor Control, public health experts are concerned about public health and underage drinking. Dr. Alder Tillman, Montgomery County's health officer, sent a message to County Council saying, alcohol-related crashes and binge drinking in the state. 17 studies examined by the National Institutes of Health concluded that alcohol consumption increases by 44% with privatization. With privatization come more outlets, more days and sale and longer hours, more alcohol signage and advertising, and more need for increased enforcement. Testified on behalf of County Police, Captain Tom Didone hailed to close cooperation between local liquor control and his department in combating underage drinking and drunk driving. Didone strongly opposed privatization, telling council members, "Please don't change the way we do business now. It will make our job harder." Montgomery County is the healthiest county in the state of Maryland, according to a report released by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. This is the second year in a row that Montgomery County has been ranked number 1, and it was the first topic that County Council President George Leventhal wanted to talk about at his weekly briefing with reporters this week.
We are the healthiest county in Maryland, so I think that that's something that all of us in the executive branch and the legislative branch should take pride in, and I think it stands to reason that at least some of our efforts in making good health policy, public health policy, in some way contribute. We've been working very hard ever since 2005 to provide access to care for uninsured people. And over the last 2 years, we have cut the number of uninsured people in Montgomery County in half as the exchanges and the Medicaid eligibility has gotten underway. So
Executives recommended FY16 operational budget. The $5.1 billion budget had to be balanced to address a $238 million shortfall.
It is very much a team effort between my office and all of the departments and their budget offices and their department heads. And we will begin working on the next fiscal year, probably as soon as the council is done with its work for the FY16 operating budget.
Coming up on County Report this week, there is a new tool in government buildings to help residents figure out transportation options. And the county's Green Fest was attended by hundreds of families. Stay with us. County Report this week. We'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Springtime is the time for giving. When you donate food, you can ride free on any ride-on bus during our Give and Ride Food Drive, April 19 through 25. So open your heart and see how far a gift of food can go.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Vigili. County Executive Ike Leggett announced the launch of a transit screen project for public buildings. The Department of Transportation has installed 2 screens that provide real-time information about all types of public transportation options that are available near a particular location.
We enhance technology, provide information for our residents, and we also work hand in glove with one of our partners. For us to do this today is a very strong statement of our objective to make certain that we improve mass transit.
There's hope to install more of these screens in other public buildings, such as regional service centers, libraries, and recreation centers. It was a cold and windy day, but that did not stop county residents from participating at the first Montgomery County Green Fest in Silver Spring. My MC Media's Alini Barros reports.
People of all ages attended Montgomery County's annual Green Fest at the Montgomery College Silver Spring campus and at the Jessup Local Park. It was a day to learn more about electric cars, recycling, and conserving energy.
Really am happy to see that residents get an opportunity and businesses to come out and sort of meet people, leaders that are actually doing this sustainable stuff.
The idea is to get the kids engaged in activities that are helping them learn how to recycle, reuse materials in their homes, and also, cut down on getting things in the first place.
Local leaders stressed the importance of making the county more eco-friendly, and they said sustainability is a priority.
We did that many years ago, for example, as it relates to recycling. Our goal initially was 50%. We're now at 58%, a new goal to get to 70%. And we're doing that with our MS4 permit. We're doing that as we purchase solar energy for an alternative fuels for our vehicles.
In Montgomery County, 75% of the bus fleet uses alternative fuel. This vehicle, for instance, runs only on natural gas.
Sometimes we will encourage or require a green roof as part of the stormwater management requirements, because if you can capture some of that rainwater on the roof, then, as I said, it doesn't run off into the sewer system, into the gutter, and on into the waterways.
More than 30 nonprofits also shared gardening tips and green habits you can try at home.
Folks put these up in their faith communities on light switches, and every time they turn off the light, they remember, okay, there's a connection between the electricity that we're using in this building and the impact we have in the world.
Often we get excited, we see a plant, and I do this, and I like the plant, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, I'll figure that out later. But really, we should probably kind of think, what is my site? What is that really? What would be best for that site?
For County Report this week, I'm Malini Barrows.
The month of April is also known as Earth Month, and the county's Department of Environmental Protection is gearing up to offer residents dozens of activities where they can volunteer and help with stream cleanups.
We have many activities coming up in April around Earth Day, and we have many activities throughout the year. We have yard composting activity, we'll have electronics gathering recycling activity. We have many activities around our stormwater cleanups and our pond cleanups that eventually get to the Potomac and the Chesapeake Bay where people fish. We have many activities in partnership with our agricultural community about how to grow and eat your food and what to do in a sustainable way. So really looking forward to a lot of participation.
Volunteers can help remove trash and larger debris while learning about local waterways and enjoying the natural environment. Here's a list of the cleanups that are lined up in April. The first one is on April 11th and the last one is on the 19th. Another community paper shredding, recycling, and clothing and household item donation event will be held in Rockville. Residents may bring up to 5 bags or boxes of all types of paper, financial, and legal documents that are ready to be discarded. Remember to remove all staples and paper clips from the documents. The shredding event will be held on Saturday, April 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Redland Middle School on Montcastre Mill Road in Rockville. Coming up on County Report this week, some MCPS families participate in a literary night. And a tracking bracelet brings an autistic child back home. Don't go away. County Report this week is coming right back.
April 22nd, take part in A Day in the Life of Montgomery County. Snap a pic or shoot some video and email it to pics@mymcmedia.org or tweet your pics at mymcmedia #DITL. Your images will appear on our website and TV channels, so spread the word and share the fun. Visit mymcmedia.org for more details on how you can take part in A Day in the Life of Montgomery County on Earth Day, April 22nd.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Students and their families participated in a fun-filled reading night featuring literary games and more. MCPS TV has that story.
If this is the front cover, what is this called? Wow.
March is National Reading Month, and students, families, and staff at Strathmore Elementary School celebrate it with the National PTA Family Reading Experience. The event was done in partnership with Amazon, who provided Kindle readers to the school.
National PTA is very proud to team up with Amazon to bring the Kindles to the schools in need across our country to promote the love of literacy.
The event also featured Kwame Alexander, acclaimed author and winner of the Newbery Medal for his children's book, The Crossover.
I believe if you want children to get engaged with reading, you have to show them that you're engaged with reading.
Mr. Alexander did just that as he engaged the audience, leading them in an interactive read-along with another of his rhyming books.
How do you all know the words? Oh, they're rhyming words.
The reading event also included breakout sessions where parents and family members played literary games and enjoyed fun activities that reinforced lessons learned at school.
It's exciting. Parents are learning different games about reading so that while they're reading with their children, they'll also learn how to teach them to read. And other schools can go on the National PTA website and look up Family Reading Experience, and there's all the materials for the games that we're playing tonight. Schools can download all the materials, print them, and have their own family reading night at their school.
Reading with your family is important because it helps you and you could learn many things from it.
Which was fine by me.
I love when my mom reads to me.
Tonight was fun, the games were creative, and it let me unleash my imagination.
Tonight's event fosters community, a love of reading, and family.
Many Montgomery College students are backed by generous donors who believe in their ability to succeed and give back to the community. Carolina Galeano has the story.
Financial burdens can derail a student's academic dreams, and the scholarship donors gathered here at the Montgomery College Annual Scholarship Luncheon understand that.
I'm actually an alumna of Montgomery College and a first-generation college graduate in my family, and I felt like I got a very affordable, good education at Montgomery College. And then I became a teacher after graduating from the University of Maryland, and I was drawn to working with students in the poverty areas of Montgomery County. And I knew early on I was going to endow a scholarship to help underserved students in Montgomery County.
Ms. Walker represents one of dozens of donors present at the luncheon, sitting side by side with the very students they support.
I had surgery back in November, and I have medical expenses that I'm still covering in terms of physical therapy and things like that. And I just hope to be able to be financially stable and be able to pursue an education while also being able to pursue full health.
These named scholarships that many of you have established for this program will change the trajectory of a family, and dare I say, maybe even our community.
As Dr. Pollard laid a vision for the purpose of these scholarships, the impact was visible for all to see.
These scholarships have helped me move forward in my life, grow as a person and as a believer. I have to tell you that such blessings have a greater impact in one's life than you can ever imagine. Not only has my life changed, but so has my family's.
This is keeping me to stay focused academically, and it motivates me. It makes me lead other students. It makes me to motivate other students and push them, give them hope.
Thank you so much for our scholarship. For County Report this week, I'm Carolina Galeano.
A 10-year-old autistic boy is home safe after wandering away from home thanks to the Project Lifesaver program and Montgomery County Police. Krista Brick has the story.
Kat Tremmel O'Brien lives in this Aspen Hill home with her two sons. The older son, Connor, has autism, so when he wandered off from their home recently, she initiated a Project Lifesaver program he's enrolled in.
Because when I went out back and looked for them to check on them after unloading the car, I said, "Kai, where is your brother?" And he said, "I don't know." So I quickly looked through the house and the yard, and we have a shed in the back, and he wasn't anywhere. So I called 911.
Connor left his backyard and headed this way, but he was wearing a Project Lifesaver tracking bracelet like this one. It emits an RF signal of up to 1 mile away.
Very quickly after that, one of the officers using the tracking equipment began to pick up a signal in a northerly direction from the house. And as he started walking in that direction, one of the officers, it was actually an off-duty officer that had responded, he located the child a few blocks from here.
Within 20 minutes of getting the 911 call, Connor was back home. The bracelet helped officers find him quickly.
We provide a service that's very hands-on. So it's not just like we place the bracelet and then forget about it. Officers go to the house once a month to see if there's anything else that they can possibly assist the family with.
But the Autism Outreach Program through the Montgomery County Police offers more than just the tracking bracelet. There's an outreach kit with safety tips and prevention measures.
To everyone that receives the kit, that we're here to help. The families mean so much to me. I can't help but get involved with the families and truly love the families that I interact with. It does my heart good. At the very core, it does my heart good because I love the people I interact with. So I'm never leaving this job.
April is Autism Awareness Month. To find out more about the Autism Outreach Program, log on to the Montgomery County Police website. For County Report This Week, I'm Krista Brick.
Science Day is one of the City of Rockville's most popular annual events. This year, Science Day will be held on April 26 at Montgomery College. Rockville 11's Morgan Lash has a preview of what's in store this year.
Where can you find robots, rockets, orbs, and even elephant toothpaste? Only at Rockville's annual Science Day. This year marks the 26th anniversary of Rockville Science Day, which will be held on April 26th at Montgomery College. The City of Rockville, together with the Rockville Consortium for Science, is calling up all Rockville residents to get into science in the city.
And we have lots of community exhibitors coming out this year. A lot of the ones that we've had in the past years. We have a rocket launch, we have chemistry, we have astronomy, a number of citizens groups, we have animals, we have some birds, reptiles, lots of things for families to see and lots of things to experience.
Professor Tamazian from the Montgomery College Chemistry Department shows us how to make elephant toothpaste, one of Science Day's most popular experiments.
I'm going to use hydrogen peroxide, which is a powerful disinfectant, and I'm going to use some soap, dishwashing detergent, and I'm using ivory. So I'm going to add, and let's make it colorful, like normally how the toothpastes are. So here I have some neon pink here, and here comes the secret ingredient. All right, ready everybody? So it's a chemical reaction. All right, let's see. Whoa! We're preparing a lot of toothpaste here.
What are you waiting for? Mark your calendar now and join the fun of Science Day on April 26th at Montgomery College. To learn more about the event, visit rockvillescience.org. For County Report This Week, I'm Morgan Lash.
Coming up on County Report This Week, it's spring training at the Maryland Soccerplex.
And we'll show you how some Gaithersburg neighbors are helping each other. Stay with us. County Report This Week is coming right back.
Registration for summer classes at Montgomery College begins April 6th, so make plans now to sign up for the classes you want when you want them. Register in person at any of our 3 campuses or online anytime, 24 hours a day. The MC Spring Sports Season is underway, so enjoy the warm spring weather and come on out and root for the Raptors baseball, softball, and track and field teams. Complete schedules are available online at montgomerycollege.edu/Raptors. Registration is now open for MC's Workforce Development and Continuing Education Summer Youth Program. Over 200 full and half-day courses are offered for students K through 12. Classes are offered on a wide range of topics: art, music, computers, science, math, and much more.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. The Washington Spirit is a professional women's soccer team based here in Montgomery County. They made the playoffs last year and are working to win it all this year. My MC Media's Sonia Burke joins us with more.
That's right, Lorna. I'm at the Maryland Soccerplex where the Washington Spirit are training for their home opener against Kansas City.
Spring training is well underway, and these Spirit players and their coaches say they have that Kansas City home game on April 18th circled on their calendars.
You want to start the campaign with a W, so we have that date on our calendars circled. We're ready for Kansas City.
And we have a good record against them at home. We beat them twice. They won the championship and we beat them twice at home last year.
The team's roster is diverse and includes local, national, and international players. Midfielder Joanna Lohman grew up playing soccer in Montgomery County.
I grew up in Silver Spring, and I went to Springbrook High School. I'm a Blue Devil, and then I went on to play at Penn State University. But I will never forget my roots. I love Springbrook and I love Montgomery County.
Forward Caroline Miller has been on the team for 3 years. She grew up in Bethesda, attended Walter Johnson High School, and then played soccer for the University of Virginia.
I love the soccerplex, coming out here to play. The team is incredible, and just being around all the fans in this area is awesome because they make this so much more fun.
Midfielder Amanda DaCosta recently joined the team after playing in England.
I like to get into the attack, so I'm hoping just to bring that to this team and have a good spark about me and hopefully score some goals this season.
As for the cold weather this winter, the players said it has really not been a factor in their training.
I came from 2 seasons in Boston, so this is practically Florida to me.
As the players are warming up for the season ahead, their minds are focused on winning.
I'm excited to see what exactly Mark has planned for us. He's a great coach. He's very positive and very, very hardworking. So I don't know if there's a harder-working coach than Mark Parsons.
If things come together how they look and how they could, then we might be bringing a playoff game here.
Any predictions for this season?
Oh, we're going to win it all.
Now that's the spirit. For County Report This Week, I'm Sonia Burke.
You can find out more information about the Washington Spirit by visiting their website at washingtonspirit.com. Volunteers at the Seneca Creek Community Church in Gaithersburg host a monthly community gathering where neighbors help neighbors. MyMC Media's Alini Barros reports.
When neighbors get together in Gaithersburg, it's to help each other. Volunteers at the Seneca Creek Community Church host the Neighbors for Neighbors program, a community gathering where residents learn about services in the area.
Child care, housing, financial assistance, legal assistance, ESOL English programs, and in minor ways, many people have, like they're having babies, they needed children's clothes, and oftentimes it'll come up in a meeting on one side of the room and somebody meets the need on the other side of the room.
Neighbors meet once a month. Together, they eat dinner, pray, share some of their needs, and offer to volunteer in upcoming events.
I've gotten rental assistance, $200 off of my rent monthly.
Church volunteers reached out to more than 1,500 families. Today, an average of 30 people attend the Neighbors for Neighbors meeting to find out more about resources available in the community.
Free legal aid clinic.
A lot of people, they don't know what programs the community have to help them, and sometimes they are very deep in the program that sometimes they're homeless.
I was looking for a job at the time, and just to be able to come in and ask for prayer also is really helpful.
Despite all this help, volunteers said it's still not enough.
There's so many needs that people have in terms of housing, jobs, and immigration services, because we're in a community that has a lot of immigrants, and just having the need to know how to go about finding the needs and services that are offered through the county.
For County Report This Week, I'm Alini Barros.
Kathy Stanhope joins us now to tell us more about fostering animals from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center. Kathy?
This is Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center off of Muncaster Mill Road. And I want to tell you that we are absolutely desperate for foster homes. Fostering is a wonderful situation if you like animals and you don't have a situation where you're living now that you can have one full time. Summer's coming, maybe you're going to be away. The foster situation usually lasts anywhere from 2 weeks to about 4 months. The supplies are given to you. The vet bills are taken care of for you. If you're not in the financial situation of having your own pet and you would like to have something to cuddle with or to love and to take care of, fostering is a wonderful situation. So please call us at 240-773-5900 or visit us on the web at Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center.gov and learn more about our fostering program. The animals really need you.
I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.